Hello, hello, and welcome to my channel, AdAstraDraconis. My name is Farley, and today we are playing some more Cobblemon. Now, I'd originally intended to play some demos from the summer game show, particularly with Steam Next Fest, rather. But my internet was down for quite a few hours this morning, and there just wouldn't have been enough time for me to get them installed and check they ran properly before I got going. So we'll probably do demos on Friday, I think. I'll make an exception to stream on Friday, and we'll do like a whole bunch of demos on that day. But today, it's back to Cobblemon. And yesterday, while I was off stream, I did wrap up a few things that I left loose. Those included hitting the archaeology point from before. But one particular little fellow popped up while I was making my way back to this world. He was just sitting on the front lawn waiting for me when I logged in. Just this cute little fellow with not the best stats, but you know what? It's the first ever Charmander I've seen in this world, in any Cobblemon world actually, that I've been playing in so far. So I am very happy to have him here. No name as yet, but I'm taking suggestions. So if anyone has an idea for a Charmander who's the first of his kind to show up on stream, please do let me know. I would love to hear from you. And maybe we'll do a sort of a poll to see which name is the most popular. So today we're going to do a little bit more work around the farm, little work around the area. Hello, Super Beast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing and having a nice Wednesday. It's been a bit of an odd day and no internet for most of it for me. But otherwise I can't complain too much. Hi, Yarrow! How are you doing, mate? I hope you're doing well. I was just showing off the very first Charmander to show up on my world, and I grabbed him yesterday. Also yesterday, we recently just redid the whole berry area, and I picked up some berries, and we've got a whole new bunch planted in. So these two rows are entirely crossbreed berries. So we're growing more. Oh, I'm sorry to hear you didn't sleep well. I hate when that happens. Like, insomnia is the absolute worst. Like, I'll go through periods where I'm absolutely fine, and then there are just days where my brain does not shut off. It just keeps going no matter how tired I am. So I hope that you have a better night's sleep tonight, Super. But yeah, today, the plan is I want to extend the farm a little bit. I want to bring it down here. And what we'll do is we'll move the pumpkins and melons and have them with their own patch row down here. Just be nice to keep it all together, but looking nice. Because I rather like the layout and the look of the farm for this section here. So I'll want to have like this lip repeated again, and then like the rows of oak trees. Though that will mean I need to farm a few more oak, because we are rather lacking. I get that too. Good luck today. Try to hang on till night so you can keep a regular schedule. That is the key thing. Like, if you've not slept all night, don't take a nap in the afternoon. That will just keep throwing it off even more. You want to try and stay awake as long as possible and then just let yourself go to bed properly. And another thing I set up yesterday is this lovely little shed shelter for our apricorn farm. Before, it was just 2 double chests. Completely boring. So I broke out some campfires. I put them as a little roof here. Because I just really like the appearance. Like, you've got the darkness of the coal and the brown wood. And it just makes a nice little roof. And then a barrel per apricorn. And then eventually that will all fill up over time. And the top barrel here will have all the sprouts, apricorn leaves, and eventual logs for when I do start chopping a few of these down. Because I am thinking, an idea I've had for the orchard is I do want to like chop down the trees that are currently here, and then put like sort of upward row, vertical row of logs here, and then a row of logs here, and just fill the in-between with leaves, and then I could just put all the sprouts on either side and just have it in a line. It's not as picturesque as having a tree, but it might make for a bit more efficiency. And I could make it nice. There's nothing to say that you can't make it look very appealing in appearance, but that will be maybe today, probably tomorrow. We'll see how we get on with the rest of the farm today. But yes, I have a Charmander now. They just showed up on our porch last night when I logged in to go and do a little bit of archaeology digging, because I didn't think that would be interesting to watch on stream, but maybe people would be happy to watch me do that while nattering away. But here is the contents of everything, starting from the wheat seeds, so not this stuff, but everything from here on was from hitting up the two main archaeology points. And yeah, so we got a few fossils in here. I was quite happy about that. We've got 2 black augerite. We got a revive. We got a whole bunch of pottery sherds. And we even got a sniffer egg from some ruins that were under the water. Didn't give me anything Pokemon related, but it did give me a sniffer egg. So I'm going to save that till we have 2. Because, you know, you never want them to be alone. But what about, let's put it in one of these chests, shall we? We'll put you in here. So, put that down, and we're just going to empty these out. Get this all sorted. I'm probably going to need to, because this is all sandstone. Going to need a chest of its own, I think, at this point. There we go. The storage is still in progress downstairs, so... There we go, and that's all sand. Yeah, I'm going to need another chest for this. Alright, have I still got... I've got 2 double chests from working on the apricorn farm. Let's see, can we get it? Oh, no, that didn't work as intended. Let's go. Boo! This will have to move for a bit. And, oh, we need that, so the door can go in here for now. There we go. And then we get the lamp. Now that it's technically there, well that, yeah, it doesn't stop it opening, so. There we go. Bit of chiseled sandstone. Yeah, so you can end up with quite a lot of material when you're digging out things. That can also go for things like terracotta. I found some gold blocks from ruined portals along the way as well. So they're useful to have. We'll melt that in a second. And we'll put those there. What else did we find? We found 12 ground gems, as you do. So, where have I got those saved? Are they over here? I know I have them all saved somewhere. Oh wait, it's probably in this backpack. There we go. When you're a bit too organised that you don't remember where you put your stuff. So there's a helix fossil, an armor fossil. Do I have another fossil in here? I feel like I do. Well, that's not a fossil, but we'll put both of these in here for now. We got this sun gem. We'll take the pottery sherds. Put those away properly as well. I thought I had another fossil, but apparently not. But that's okay. Up here. That's more there. Oh, it's our first helix fossil, so that can go there. That's our second armor fossil. And then these can go over here. Technically evolution items, so not really that row, but it's a good enough row. Sunstone, coins, and then over here it's the pottery sherds. Gypsum. That's a good box for gypsum. I'll put it in here for now. Gonna find more later, I'm sure. And then we've got a whole bunch of different blocks here that need to go away. So we got light terracotta, and then we got light grey. Oh, that's all full. White terracotta, regular terracotta, orange terracotta. Alright, that's all done there. As soon as I figure out how I want to get the layout downstairs, then the storage stage 1 of upgrading will begin. Oh, I want to put these over here. And then in here, we'll put the copper. Then we'll put the obsidian in here. And both of those in their respective chests. So we're clearing this out pretty well. We'll want that. We've got an Everstone. Got some potions. Emeralds. We found this lovely smithing template. That one's very pretty. I do like it quite a bit. And then we'll grab these as well. Some of these will go in the food. We'll go to the Vivichoke area. That one. That. Glistening melons I'm going to put in here for now. That I don't, really, you shouldn't be eating them. Super potion. Everstone in there. More candy. Revive. Treasures. Coal goes here. And then we got the ribbon. Focus sash can go in there. At some point I'll give the focus sash to Damuel, probably, once they're a Lucario. Gonna be lurk while I code, so have a good stream. Well, good luck with that. Having done a bit of coding myself, I know just how maddening coding can be. I do want to get back to doing a little bit of it. I was not the best, but it kept my brain engaged. And when you're currently with an excess of free time as I am at present, that's never a bad thing. Chest here. Might be running out of space. Netherrack. Magma block. There we go. Where is the dripstone? There we are. You were coding? What did you make? I did a coding boot camp. It was a full stack one, and I did it for 4 months last year. Finishing in December. And I passed it, but I found when I was done, I really preferred more the sort of the project management side of things to the actual coding itself. But we did obviously HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then we did Python and Django for that. Because it was a boot camp and it was really short, I actually found I probably struggled more with JavaScript and Django and Python in general that I might have had if I'd had a bit more time to just kind of absorb it. It was a lot of text being thrown at me, a lot of coding that I just wasn't picking up, and I didn't feel like knowing the kind of things you're working in with coding, the sort of the stress that kind of job would entail did not appeal to me whatever. Not whatsoever. So heading in hopefully in a different direction, but that's also rather difficult when you do. Even at my age, at 12 years old, it can be hard to know what you want to do with your life. So that's basically what I'm having to deal with at the moment. And so put the gold in there, and the boots in there. These were all going to get disenchanted. But we're going to put the... Struggling with Java is very normal. This thing is hell. Work with my coding is very recreational for Minecraft, and I totally understand despising Java. I probably wouldn't have despised... I wouldn't say I despise it. It didn't click for me, you know? And I feel like when it's making you miserable when you're trying to learn it, like, that's not a good sign, you know? No. But, like, I've got a subscription to Codecademy that I got a discount on because I was a student at the time. So what I want to try and do is go back to learning JavaScript again, like learn it over, sort of start over fresh, but take it at a slower pace. Because there's some things I might want to learn to do, and I think just having some coding knowledge is really important, especially in this day and age. I think it's, if nothing else, like if I go into project management, and there might be like if I'm working with a tech team, it's going to help me sort of follow along some of what they're talking about, and it's going to make me seem like less of an idiot that they have to explain in plain English too, you know? All right, we've got all of those. I think they could make some lovely golden nuggets. So we're going to do that. One. Oh, and let's grab them all from there. There's the fishing rod from before. Yep, Bucket of the Sea is there. Regular fishing rod can go in beside you. And we're going to just convert some of these into blocks for storage. But yeah, so we'll just finish organizing this bag, and then for some reason there were lots of wooden hoes and iron axes, and well, we might as well go through them with chopping some wood today, because I'm going to need a lot of oak. But I finally got some moss blocks! I was so happy. When exploring yesterday, there's a sort of a beach front that had a whole rocky section, and it was a mix of mossy cobblestone, regular stone, and moss blocks and moss carpet, so I grabbed a bunch while I was there. And now we're down to one sandy waystone again, but that's okay. Let's grab some saplings. Don't have too many bones left though, so I'm probably going to have to maybe set up something for seeds to convert, but that requires hoppers. I don't know if I want to. I've got the iron, so I suppose I could make use of it that way. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. Silk touch hammer, that can go in there for now. Fortune. There we go. I almost forgot about these. So just putting those away. Alright, so I'll go out here. We don't really care about the rest of this, so it's fine. Put that here. Grab that. And we'll go out here and we'll just pick a spot to grow some trees to chop down. Here's a good enough spot. And we'll relocate that peony to over here. Since this is all oak, I want to keep more of the same. I just had some slabs with spruce for the path, the alternating path, but we're going to repeat some of this around the side here. So what I might do is actually bring this up one with some earth, some dirt, just to make it a bit bigger. Or bring it all the way here. But we still have a big space here. I'm still undecided what to do with it, except maybe some storage. Hello, Sneasel. First male one I've seen. Not the greatest, but that's okay. Oh. Apparently I didn't have that Pidgey scanned, but hard to actually spot them under the Vulpix. Alright, Mau. Let's, Alright, for whatever reason, I did not want to challenge them. Alright, that's odd. Why is that not letting me challenge? There we go. That was weird. I guess it was having issues detecting the hitbox. Alright, well, let's first go with Quick Ball. And of course the Pidgey got in the way. Hey! Well, I don't need a Pidgey, so we'll set this one free. We can put the boat back in the main bag. Because you never know when you might need it. There was a Mankey around here. Where did it go? Oh, it went behind me. He's over here. Oh! Are you two fighting? Gotta love a Primeape. The Mankey Primeape line is like the absolute favourite of a friend of mine, so I feel like I should probably catch this guy for her. Because, you know, what's a friend for? And I do truly love, like, there is a Pokemon that everybody loves. Oh, and he's out. So I'll try a couple of these. And I think, let's also do some yellow ancient citrine balls, just in case. Alright, let's use Grass Whistle and see if yep, once again, she missed. Mau needs something to increase her accuracy, for sure. Oh, he's immune! Of course he is. That's not great. Alright, let's bite you. Oh, and there goes my poor Leafeon. Alright, Aurora, take him on for me. It hurt itself in its confusion. Well, I'll take it. Huzzah! Thank you, Aurora. I actually have a bunch of really good Absols that I'm gonna, over time, like, make some, what are they called? Not the, sort of, the version of the PC that lets, certain Pokemon go out on display. Like, I'm gonna make a few of those and just position them around my base. Because, of course, the sort of the lore is that Absols were treated as being very unlucky and signs of fortune because misfortune rather, because they'd show up before disasters trying to warn everyone. Get the Weedle and Bob. Let's see, can I catch you just randomly? I'll use a couple. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. I don't feel like fighting him, so... Oh! I'll take that. I'll probably name him Weeble, and then his evolved form into Bob, even though they don't look anything like their meme counterparts. So, one other thing is down here is the beginning of the storage area. So I still haven't done anything with it yet, because I still can't make up my mind on how do I want to do the walls, and how do I want to, like, have the storage set up. I have simplified storage, but I don't understand how to use it, like, to make a sort of all the many different boxes and things. I'll probably have to look up a video or a guide for it. It's my brain is too small for it, I think, sometimes. But I do feel like we'll put a bit more tuff in. We'll put some more sort of coloured blocks, maybe. Maybe some terracotta. But I'm trying to decide, do I want to put them like this way or this way and like have gaps down the sides here? It just feels like maybe having kind of a library style sort of thing. Or do I want to have them like with a layout like this and then have like rows of threes or sort of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it mean a bit less in the long term, or do I want like 4 lines of 3? And I can put like a chest at the end, but then what do I do with the wall? Yeah, that's not something I'm going to try and figure out today. My brain will melt. We want to keep it to a simple project today. I'll do a more sort of detailed breakdown of it another time. So we've got all these trees. Oh, we've got one grown. No, no, nothing grown yet. Okay. Where is our sleeping bag? I love the sleeping bag. Makes me so happy. There we go. Doesn't reset your spawn. And it's less expensive than a bed. Oh. Nice, got those grown, and then there we go. So that's all them grown. Let's use up these wooden hoes. So slow, but it is what it is. And they were freely given by the game in a treasure chest, so that's one down. Actually, I had a thought. Well, let's get something back up here. What have we got? Take down, bat and pass, charm, growl, side attack, leech seed, magical leaf, giga drain, sunny day, leaf blade. Do you have anything that can... She doesn't really have a move that sort of binds something, really, which is annoying. She's got leaf blade now, which is lovely. So I think that just means I need to make one of these lads and lasses a backup. Let's see, Aurora, what things do you have? So if we wanted to switch out taunt, what would we go for? Me first, Night Slash, Sucker Punch. Oh. No, I don't want Faint. What's the move I'm thinking of? Is it Razor Wind? No. No. We'll leave it on Sucker Punch for now, but that's not what I was thinking of, so maybe Daniel has something. Let's have a look. Got Quick Attack, Front Feint, Counter Workup, False Palm, Helping Hand. No, that's not it either. Maybe Lavater? Rock Throw. None of you lads are useful. I'll have to go through the squad and see if I can find someone who can paralyze or back up sleep at least. What? Alright, so that's a good chunk of wood to get started with. that defeated the purpose of going up there anyway. Let's go. There we are. So I'd probably say like we want to get at least 3 stacks of oak wood, just to make sure all the bases are covered. I don't think we'll use all of them, but given that it's actual logs that are needed for a good chunk of it, I'm not going to say no. I'd rather have too many and then I can save the rest for later than too few and having to regrow all the time. Alright, that's that amount done. We'll put down more oak. Hello, Meowth. You silly looking guy. You're a silly looking guy. We've got those. And so far we have, well, half a stack. Hello there. I do love, like, first of all, the orange colouring of their eyes is so good. And the fact that it glows in the dark is even better. Like, just, it's such a good conversion from Pokemon to Cobblemon. It looks so good in Minecraft. It just really does. Alright, while that's going, let's see. So what do I need to make hoppers again? Basically, no, I don't want that. So 1, 2, 3, 5. So I'd need 10 and 2 of those. And then composter. Alright, so all slabs. 7 slabs. Alright. Let's leave those because we're going to need these. Let's take some of these. There we are. So slabs. And then we're going to make some chests. So let's go with that. Oh, that's one, so I'll need another. That's me not thinking that through. There we go. So that's 2 chests, a composter, and then we want 10 iron. There we go. And then we're going to need... keep this there. We're gonna need... one barrel. And... 1 chest, maybe? Probably 2 chests is gonna be better. Alright, while we're waiting on the trees, and they already start growing, excellent. Let's go over here, because I mentioned we've got the spot over here that isn't doing anything. This could be a good spot to have for There we go. And then we want the composter. This will be where it all goes. So let's test that now with a couple of these. I think we've got... Do we have seeds? Grab those and those. Hey! It worked! So that'll be where the compost goes. And it could probably even cover up a little bit, maybe? But we can leave that for now. That's fine. Yay! Got that working. And that'll just be good for getting rid of excess seeds, because there will be a lot of them. So I can actually do that right now. Yeah, so we go get rid of all these, get rid of that stack, and half that stack. The only ones we don't want to get rid of are the flax seeds once we get them, because we have someone we can trade them to in town who gives quite a nice bit of profit for them in terms of emeralds. So there we go. And the backpack is in here. Only downside of the... Oh. Having the magnet turned on is the sleeping bag goes directly in there as well. Alright, so we'll leave that running. It will refill it as time goes on. But for now, we want to get back to these. So, oh, all these are growing. We'll clear away any leaves. Oh! Well, this is unexpected. I was not anticipating another beehive. Unfortunately, I have a spare campfire. So in theory, that should make the bees more docile. Let's just check the beehive over here. Do you still have bees in you? You do! I don't have anything to collect it in. Curses. So a good old honey farm at some point is probably going to be a good idea. I know that I can move this, but I'm not quite sure the best way to do that. So I think I've got that going. Got it. Alright, so let's put it over here with the rest of the tree, the bees on this tree. Grab a bit of the dirt that fell down there. And we need to grab a flower. And find that lonely bee that looks a bit lost. Where'd he go? There he is. Here you are. Follow me. They're so cute. They are so cute. This way, please. Look, you're even covered in pollen. But your treat is over here. This way. There you are. Oh, and this Pidgey thinks they can hang out here and get something from it. Alright, let's put the fire down here since it's suitable length beneath. There we go. So theoretically, that beehive should be fine as well. At some point I'll set up a proper honey farm, but it's not going to be today. Getting rid of all of these. And I think that was the last of that one, so... Let's waste a stone axe on this. We get lots and lots of sticks from this as well, which is excellent, because you can never have too many. Alright, and we got no new sightings around here, but that's okay. You never can tell when something might show up. In the meantime, where is the axe I was using? Oh, might as well use this one again. There we go. Let's grab those. Alright, while those are growing, we're going to just come over here. And how did we do it for this bit? Nope. Grab these to make a start. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this tree may be in for its end days. Yep, this one's got to go to. The quote-unquote cypress tree with a spruce middle. Alright, got all of these. That's fine. And we'll replant the posies elsewhere. So. Yes, it does look generally, it goes one up, then it follows along. Whoop. Alright, that's all filled in there. We're going to need more fencing, but it's the spruce fencing, so that's fine. And we have plenty of dirt. So, let's say we're keeping the edge full of water. But no, that's 1, 2, 5, and then we keep the middle. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, and then since this is where the water's going. One more. A little bit of water. Whoops. Right into it there. There we go. So that should then mean plenty of coverage for pumpkins and... Oh. Going to go grab some more dirt. Not quite enough, apparently. Which shouldn't surprise me, but it always does when I run out of dirt, because it always feels like I have far more than I actually do. But this is a good excuse to... Hello, Fortress. To double check a few things. Alright, we'll grab the spruce fences. We're going to need more of these. Absolutely. We're going to need some trapdoors. I'd say oak trapdoors. I like the look of them better. We'll grab the slabs. Where did I put... Aha, dirt. Not going to need quite that much, but it looks like I'm going to need to start saving my dirt. Gotten is one. I need to fill up this with water again. I've got a shovel somewhere. Here we go. Looking good. And we want to grab these spruce. And I think I did that wrong. Because this is the row that's meant to have the step down. Oh well. That's on me. Alright, let's put those there. It's here for now, and then... Like, do I want to move the water now too, if I'm going to be putting the... So I've got the step down here. Yeah. Oh. When you realize you made a critical error, no. But these things do happen. It's better to work along and figure it out as you go, really. Because it's the only way you can really learn through doing. Why did I do that? There we go. There we go. Well, technically, I don't even really need to cover that with that, because it's all going to be covered by these. And... gotta love slabs. Oh. Waterlogged, yes, but not what I was going for. There we go. So we got the slab work done. Water is hidden on a regular basis under here. So let's... these. Almost done. There we go. That hose definitely going to need replacing at some point. So they're all done. We'll need to have a bit of fencing there. So that's what I need a crafting table for. I thought I had one out here somewhere. There it is. So we already have quite a few sticks. Let's grab those. We need to make some more spruce fencing. I think we're going to need a little bit more than that. Go 21. Should be enough. If it's not, well, we'll make up for it. Ooh! Ooh, ooh, ooh! Another Cyndaquil! We're absolutely catching you, but not with you. There we go. Cyndaquil, Cyndaquil. Cutie pie. Alright, let's try and catch it first with a quick ball. That didn't go well. Alright, so we've got some park balls. Let's also grab a couple of repeat balls. And what's another good ball? Well, level 27 to mouse 52, so level ball might actually come in handy here. If she can actually put him to sleep. Now it's rather notorious for missing like 3 times in a row before it actually takes. Oh, and another EV in the horizon too. I see you, little mischief maker. I'm like keeping an eye on you because I don't want you to despawn. Oh, and we caught it. Excellent. And while our inventory is a mess, let's run and see about that EV. Where are you hiding? There you are. Whoa! We definitely want you. There we go. Very nice set of stats. Very nice. Alright, we're going to leave you in there for now because I want to concentrate on this. No. Alright, you can stay in there for now, Mau Mau. That's fine. If you're going to keep it company, I'm not going to object. Now, we're going to do this. Perfecto. Of course, the question then becomes, how do we get to it through this other patch? And I think the answer is ultimately going to be... we have a whole thing that we are out of oak slabs, more or less. Let's put the carrots and those. The purple can stay. Nope. There we go. Then, no, actually, let's do this. There we go. So we're gonna keep that there. Temporarily move these like these. There we go. And then we got this row here. That looks good. Is this in line with that? No. And then at the end here. bit of extra light. There we go. So we've got that laid out. We don't, at least theoretically, need these anymore. Don't need the spruce fencing. So we just need some seeds. Nice nap quickly. Now, I believe... Hello, Beedrill. Excellent. We've got all of these. They can then start growing again. And for down here, let's just grab all of those and all of those. Alright, we'll grab 6 of those and 1, 2, 8 of those. Alright, so grab. It's got 8 of each. And the idea would be so there, 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 there. Is that right? Pumpkin, melon. Pumpkin, melon. Pumpkin, melon. Pumpkin, melon. Pumpkin, melon. So that's halfway there. Okay, 8 more of those, and then 8 more of these. So this was melon, so that's pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon, pumpkin, melon. So got 1, 2, 3 rows left. We'll leave those. Let's go see if we've got seeds in the bag that we can claim instead. Alright, we got 2 pumpkin seeds, so if we do that and 1 more for the pumpkins, that's 6. So probably too many, but that's okay. And then we have 3 melon seeds, 3 of those, and then put the rest of the slices back in here. That's fine. Another one? It takes forever for beehives to appear on other worlds, and this is the 3rd one in a row. Getting that down without getting stung might be tricky. Oh, hello. I spy another Cyndaquil, but this one has an exclamation point. Which should mean... Yes! It's not the best stats, but I want you because you're a variant. And then Mau Mau appeared. They're so cute when they're asleep. Oh my gosh. I can't even. Wonderful. Now I've got 2 I can compare to each other. And I definitely want to level them just to show off the differences between the 2. But that is excellent. I'll need to double check which other starters have variants like that. Because I think it's... is it Oshawott who has an alternate version? And then... I forgot who the 3rd one is. Typical. Okay. Gonna ignore the munchlax because we already have like 2 of them. I've got Pichu showing up in town as well. Back over here. And if we wanted to in future, could probably expand a little out here, but probably won't. In fact, here might just be a decorative pile of melons and pumpkins. Might be a good place there. I spy another Eevee. Because why not? If in doubt, catch all the Eevees. I already have plenty, but I could always use more. There I am telling myself I'm not going to get sidetracked. And immediately I get sidetracked. Another one with pretty good stats. Another one who a level ball might be needed for. So keep that on hand. First up though, let's try a quick ball. I'm much more liable to be a victim of exploding creepers on this side of the river, so keeping an eye. Hey! Excellent. Thank you, Mama. Back the way we go. Why there's a lonely Wooloo over here, I do not know. They're so cute, though. What I may do is just put carpet here instead. Because then if I want to make a quick intro from this side, I can do that. But hopefully without breaking anything. So maybe not. Bit of long-term inconvenience is fine. This is pumpkin. It's melon. Pumpkin. Melon. Pumpkin. Melon. Pumpkin. There we go. All the seeds done. And since we're here, I was originally thinking of putting wheat down here, but I think, honestly, this is better. I am wondering though, would it be worth it, like, getting rid of this entirely and just making it wheat? Maybe not. I'm gonna leave it for... Ooh, hello. Ooh, another new starter that I do not already have. Hello there. Hello there. There we go. Finally. What level are you? You're level 40, so lovable, not so helpful. But woo! We'll go check them out in a minute. Well done, Mau Mau. I can always rely on her. Leafeon is up there for one of the best Eons. And since we caught them now, we might as well grab this little fella as well. They're also 28, so a level ball would actually work quite well for them. And I like the colours of a level ball more as well. Almost had them. What were you doing in there, eh? What did you think you were doing in there? Of course she missed. Let's give it another go. Finally, it fell asleep. Let's use the level ball, and then we can also use a park ball. Huzzah! Put that in there. Grab the boat. Got some flax seeds, excellent. So apparently it is fire type and grass type central around here. Which is not a complaint, I have to say. Alright, we've got more EVs that I can move into the EV box at some point. Yep, whole box I'll probably make dedicated to EVs over time. Until then, we've got the 2 Cyndaquils and a Monferno. So put them over here. Cyndaquil definitely likes me the most, I think. It's certainly that evolutionary line. So we've got all of them. But you can see with this one, it's got a little red bib under its chin. And a little dark collar as well. So we'll just we'll put these 3 in here. We can just compare and show these off. You all can evolve? No, I don't think so. That one's still asleep, bless it. But yeah, this one's got little differences. Like, you can see that this one seems to have little dark red hairs on the back. If it was standing up, you'd probably see its chin. I promise I'm not running a daycare for for young starter Pokemon. Well, 68% is pretty good. Certainly for random Pokemon encountered in the wild, so let's get you all healed up at the healing machine in town. Oh, come in. Come on, Mama. Alright, here's our farm. And let me just grab these 5 flax seeds, because one of my lads here takes them. I would like some emeralds, please. Thank you, come again. Ooh, we got a big boulder boy over here. A golem. Let's definitely scan you. Oh, we've already scanned you. Go figure. It's the claws and the talons that just makes you realize just how powerful they are if you're really paying attention. All right. So now we have the new pumpkin and melon patch all planted out. And it's quite a long one as well, so we should make a fairly nice thing. I know there are automated ones, but, like, this is more aesthetics here. If I really wanted... I don't really have a need for those at the moment. Unless I really want to add orange pumpkins or green melons to, like, a green roof or orange roof. That sort of thing. But what are you doing? Are you wanting to enchant yourself? Is that what this is? You weirdo. A terrible Tyrogue, if you ask me. Let's see, can my Pidgey take you on? You're only level 21. If they can't, I'll be very disappointed in them. Really, Pidgey? It's level 21. You should have had that out on the first hit. Alright, so now we've healed them up. It should be easier to tell the difference between the two different types of Cyndaquil. Come here. Maybe not in the long grass. Come on. That's it. Come on. You can do it. They're so cute. I promise they are different types of Cyndaquil. Or at least variants of one another. It's like this one has, it's the underside of their chin. You can see just a little bit of black where my crosshair is. If I were to evolve them, I think it would also get a little more obvious as well. I'm not going to do that right away though. So I'm going to put these guys away. Now, what was I wanting to do next? Alright, put the emeralds away. I think we want to throw a whole bunch of things away. Cause when are we going to use this? Nope, nope. Just random spare tools can go in here. Well, I might need this for chopping down the wood in a minute. So I'm gonna need 3 of these. Did I use all the sticks? I think I did. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4. Just to make sure I've got enough. Nope, not enough still. Now the real question is going to be, is this tree, or rather, is this beehive too high for me to get to? Is it even going to be safe for me to try and carry? It's generally like 1, 2. That was Silk Touch. Grabbing that. We'll relocate this to safety. My safety over anything else's. I think it's meant to be 2 down. Is it meant to be 2 down or 1 down? Yeah, I'll put it as 2 down for now. It's not doing it any harm in the very least. Gotta love a naturally spawned beehive. I just put all those away. Let's go grab. So just clear this bit up and we'll make use of these more useless items just to get them rid of them. There we go. Yeah, that's looking really... I just really like the layout of this. Oop. It's nice, it's clean, it's colourful. You've got these super colourful berries in the background. I could probably do something more with my house. I'm thinking I need to add like a chimney, and then I can move the smokers under it, put campfire there, and have like a proper bit of smoke coming out of the chimney. But we should see. But I think that would just look really nice. But until then, first of all, have a quick nap while we're in the tree. Nothing interesting showing up while we're doing this. Almost done with this one, and that'll be another axe used up. Excellent, excellent. Now we've got quite a few diamonds already, but I think we're going to need to do another haul just to have a bunch of backups, and I think also to upgrade some backpacks and some filters, because it's going to be expensive. So expensive. Painfully expensive. Eye-wateringly, eye-searingly expensive. Which also means getting lots of gold, which I think is a sign it's probably time to think about the nether. I don't want to think about the nether. It is what it is. Not so much the nether for netherite, though that's nice too. But we'll see. Alright, so we've got one of our cholas done today. Which honestly took less time than I was expecting, so I'm a little little undecided on what to do next, but we'll put these away. So that goes there. The dirt can go in here because we need to keep some of that. Put those there like that. It's probably worth making some more torches though. For this backpack, it's grab all the wood, put that away in appropriate places. So we've got let's put these in here just to take with us in case we need them down the line. And same for that. I don't think we need a pile of sand with us. That just doesn't strike me as necessary. But we do have moss, which makes me very happy. Oh, hello, dearling. So we're going to put, for now, because I don't want to play with the moss just yet, let's put it in here. So I think we may do is, because we've got a skelly spawner all the way up there. We can already see from here, just being indoors, we can see some indoor areas that could be fun to explore a bit of. But what I do know is, actually, since we've got a quarter of that left, so we might want to make another diamond axe just as a backup. And we'll take this one with us just in case. But I know a place with a lush cave, or at least access to a lush cave is implied. And I think that'll be very useful to have. That's a fortune shovel, so let's make another. That's more. Do I need that? I don't think I do, but I could be wrong. So, in this backpack, what else do we have? We have lots of coal, lots of ore we don't need to have in there. So, let's put the food away. And then put these in there. Those in there. Let the tunic can go in here. Keep that there. We'll put the coal in here. We'll take a little bit with us, just in case we need it. And we'll put the copper and the iron ores in here as well. Nope, we want regular backpack and we want the fortune hammer. We'll take all those extra ores and we'll put them in the main backpack for now. Now, the question is, what Pokemon do I want to bring with me? I feel like I should bring a water type. Mau is very good, but... Alright, we're going to leave... Do I even have a water type is the question, really? I think I've got a couple, but not really anything substantial. Got a Wingull. I did pick up a hippodon and a Camerupt, but they're not really what we're after. I did grab a Huntail because they caught my attention while I was doing some underwater mining. The Wattrel isn't the greatest. Alright, I got a regular Farfetch'd who's got some very good stats, so I think, if nothing else, I definitely need to grab them for a minute and get them medicinal leak. Oh. And they sleeping, so I'll put them back in to have a good rest. I think all the... I'm still going to take Pidgey with us because I'm wanting to see if I can level them up a bit without actually leveling them. Oh, we need a better ducklet. You'd think with the number I'd seen I'd have found a better one by now, but no. No, apparently not. So what I'm actually going to do is... where is it? We have an Everstone. We're going to put that here, and we're going to summon our Pidgey and switch their item. And Pidgey will be the one to stay home. Still only got 3 shinies so far. Hopefully we'll have another one show up in due time. But, let's see. Larvitar, I think, is doing just fine. And there's Primo, who is our extremely well-started Ditto. Let's see. Yeah, because we got the alternate form of Sneasel. This is the pale one. Let's see. Oh, not very good Galarian Farfetch'd. It can be difficult to decide when you're wanting to do something. Ah! Eevee box. Eevee. So we did finally grab that Growlithe. We also have regular Cubone. Apparently no health attached to them. I don't know, is Huntail the evolve form or does it evolve into something? Like, there's a bunch of Pokemon who I just genuinely don't know. As I missed a few generations. Definitely the water types are the one from fishing are the ones I know the least well. Which I think a lot of people can understand. Oh, so it's the evolved form of Clamp Pearl. So we don't want to take you with us. Oh, let's take this Bonsweet with us. They don't seem too awful. Nope. Let's have a quick nap. And then we'll review their abilities. Rapid Spin, Razor Leaf, Sweet Scent, Magical Leaf. Splash, Play Nice. Yeah, you're very small, so you don't have much in the way of moves just yet. But we'll bring you with us and see what we can do about that. Alright, I think what we'll do is we're going to go look for a lush cave. And while we're doing that, I think... let's make some more sticks. That also means copper. One, two. Alright, so we've got sticks there. Let's turn them all into sticks. We know what we're doing. We know what we're about. And we'll put the brushes in here. It's backups. That's what we're going to want. And there we go. Now the question is, do I remember which teleport brings us nearest to those lush caves from yesterday? Let's start here. Hey! Oh, hey, it's a Pelipper. Come over here. Got you registered. Now the question is this the only one that's nearby? It is not. Oh, Golduck. Oh my god. Like, way to make them, like, really intimidating. Oh, why are you... Ooh, aloha! We are definitely grabbing you. So let's grab the quick ball. Oh, they're blue-eyed. That's cute. Excellent. Oh my goodness, the red eyes on the Golduck are the most intimidating things, especially with that central eye. Yeah, we're gonna catch you. Absolutely. We're by the river, so it's, you know, technically submerged. Oh, well, so much for that. This is, I think... Oh, is it oak leaves? No! I was so hopeful. Now the question becomes, is this the only one? I think this is the only acacia tree in the area, which means... yeah, flowering azalea leaves. Not acacia. Why did I say acacia? Ugh. Extremely pretty leaves. So I'm going to take these away. Because they make great bushes and decoration. Anyone who tells you otherwise is lying. That'll do. So now it's the hard part, which is the digging. I do love me some rooted dirt, which makes it even better for this, really. So we've done 1, 2, that comes down there, and then... Excellent. Don't need the Pokedex out just yet. And then on the other side, just to mark it. And we're gonna go down this way. Two, three, four. Four, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, this is looking good. 4, 1, 2. Alright, let's dig our way out here. See if we can find ourselves. Something. This feels like the right direction. Hmm. I seem to be on a level with something. Ooh. I spy something fun over there. This. Wow. That doesn't look like a traditional mine shaft, that's for sure. But it looks like we have a tricky trials chamber over here, so this will be a plentiful source of copper. Oh my. But not quite what I'm after. Although that's being said. Who doesn't love a lot of this lovely stuff? I did mention I am thinking of making a chimney, so lots of bricks will come in handy. Doesn't seem to be going where I want it to, so let's just dig a little further this way. Let's 1, 2, 3, 4. I do like me some andesite, so I'm not going to complain about that. Let's just grab a boat just in case. It does look like there's quite a bit of water ahead of us. Ooh, hello. Soapstone! Oh, there we go. But let's get rid of that just in case. Ooh. Oh, that's handy. Can't exactly light this area up, but... Oh, that's neat. It's a whole underwater area. I'm going to need to get something other than Aqua Affinity on my helmet. I think... Let's grab a Silk Touch Hammer. I think that's going to come in handy. A little bit more. Well, we're in an underwater lush cave, apparently. Let's go see... Is there anything further up? Is there any air anywhere? It doesn't seem like it. It's all underwater. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a turn up for the books. Does make it a little difficult to get something done. That's not quite the lush cave I was looking for. But alright, I guess, Can make a bit of an air hole in here. And we'll put a light in here. Just turn this off for a little bit. It's rather cool under here, I have to say. Except for the nearly drowning part, that's not so great. Very cool. Now the question is, where did we come up out of? That might be the hard part to figure out. Ah, here we are. Maybe when I have an underwater breathing potion, I will come back and explore that proper. So let's just do submerged lush cave. Not quite what I was hoping for that time, but it's interesting to see what you can find when you go exploring. Certainly have plenty of rooted dirt with us now, which is extra useful for when you want to make some funky dirt paths. Oh. Here's hoping something doesn't land on me. There we go. Well, we got 4 deep slate gold, quite a bit of rooted dirt, and some bits and bobs. Not quite the haul I was hoping for, but you know. Don't want to be ungrateful. So next thought is, do I want to go exploring anywhere else? Because we've excavated that archaeology place. We found a sunken boat there with a broken treasure map, but we didn't make it down to this little thing here. So I think... Oh, no. Let's go see if we can check that out. And it's... yeah, it's further south. The one hilarious thing about this mount mod is I'm not actually sitting on my Corviknight's back. I'm just sort of floating like a block, half a block above it, which is hilarious, but why not? Alright, so we're going to go straight down from the jungle. And we should want to swing a bit more to the west. No, to the east. So the jungle caterpies are here. That's good to know. There's more mahogany trees. Yeah. Kuna. I wonder. There's this weird little spot here. Is this... Ooh. Oh, this! I know what this is. This is another, archaeology spot. Yes. Let's see what we can dig up here. I think this could be interesting. Let's grab some more. Let's grab sandstone. Yeah. Which didn't really do anything. Okay. I will just have to make do. Really? Oh. Now, I want to be a bit careful because I know in the past when I've done digging for these little patches, if they do hold or hide sand or gravel that is of the suspicious variety, I have a habit of breaking it by mistake in my eagerness. Right, let's grab that, put these all away. We'll keep the sandstone. Put the shield back on. Yeah, that doesn't seem to help at all. Oh well. Wait, it might just be that this is a weird spot. Aha! There we go. Don't know why there's pigs swimming around here, but I guess it must be nice. Yes, we got some suspicious gravel. That's what we like to see. There we go. Now, will we be lucky, or will it just be weird stuff? That was coal, so not so lucky. That looks like it was a root. And some copper. Ooh, absorb bulb. Definitely don't have one of those yet. Alright, Alright, let's get some more health back. Just keeping an eye on what Pokemon are spawning nearby. Aha. Oh. Still daylight, or are we going to get a bit of nap time soon? Nope, still daylight. Okay. Whew. Get our breath back. Ooh. Hey, fossil! Oh. So, extra careful. Oh, definitely getting dark, so let's find our way out here. Since I don't want anything dangerous spawning on top of me. We only have the one gravel over here. Ooh! Looks like a frost rock. Oh, damp rock. Close enough. But we got a skull fossil, so yay for that. Alright, looks like that was the last of the fossils. Or fossil chances, at least. But we walked away with one fossil to add to the collection. Now, I added this ring of light stone around the top, but if you see the dark ring, always worth stopping by to see, ooh, is there something that I might be able to dig up here? If in doubt, you'll at least walk away with quite a bit of mud and some muddy mangrove roots. So, let's crack on, shall we? Now we are going to be headed over this way. There it is. Lovely little ruin. A rather auspicious little location. Since we just slept, we don't need to worry about anything spawning on top of us. Oh, or below us, maybe. Let's light that up just in case. We'll take that, thank you. Then, alright, we got the brush. We got even more dirt that's of interest. We're going to first come around here and grab all the coins. We've got loads of suspicious sand around here, so that's going to be a ton of coins. Generally no fossils, but sometimes you'll get some other interesting things. And this is a regular chest. So there we have it. We've got these. We've got flying gem, XP, a remedy, a link cable, and a king's rock. So we'll put all those in here. And then we'll chop this up. And nothing in here. That's okay. Let's put a torch on top here. Now, sometimes we'll get some interesting things spawning overnight. It doesn't look like... It's not clear if there's a particular sun or moon alignment with this one. So it might be moon. But usually there's something in the shape that would indicate if it's one or the other. Oh, gold bar. We'll take it. Pottery shard. Everstone. Copper ingot. Coin. Okay, so we'll go clockwise from here. There's nothing on here. There's no... Nope. There's nothing there. Nothing on the pillars. Ooh, that looks like a cloak. Another cloak. Alright, then let's go for the first one. I think that was an element gem. Coin. Silver. No, iron ingot. Pottery shard. Oh, now the tumblestone. a regular tumblestone before, but I don't know where you find the other two. I think one is like ruins in the deep dark, but I could be wrong. At the very least, the ruins pretty deep down into the earth. I'm not sure about the other. I think the sky one? I'm not sure what you'd need to do to find that one. Or if it's purely luck. Been a lot of cloaks out of this one. Maybe this was a meeting place for ninjas and rogues. Pottery shard. Got those done. I think that's all the bits and bobs around here. Right, there's something I keep seeing that I want to go check out. Which is, why is there a Kakuna and sometimes Caterpies with the exclamation point? Are they ones that evolve into one of the alternate Caterpies? Or, Butterfree? Where are you? It says you're here, but I don't see you. Oh. Alright, fine. Excellent, it's fast asleep. Let's hope that it stays in the bowl now. Huzzah! We'll figure out why you've got that exclamation point another time. Now, I spy a pony with terrible stats. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's... Nope, wrong one. Alright, so we've checked this place out. Did it reveal anything while we were down here? Doesn't look like there's any new village yet, but that looks like some ice. So I'm just going to head that way first. Then we can head on home. Ooh, an orchard. So is that like just apple trees? I guess we'll find out. And who knows, maybe we'll find some interesting Pokemon out at night. Whoa. How about you don't shoot my bird? because that's mean. Oh, Kangaskhan. Haha, can't shoot me. Look, you're in armor. Where are you? Take that, thank you. Did the Kanga... Oh, there you are. Now we can go. Kinda tempted to catch you, but I'm not gonna. I'm really tempted, but I'm not gonna. Another day. Let's see. Got some nice green over here. Oh, we got some tall trees as well. Like this one tiny speck of ice on top of windswept hills. Ooh, another jungle temple. Well, that's gonna save me getting some pistons later. Do I have these berries is the question. I do not! Huzzah! Let us be glad of shiny things. %, 80%. Yeah, hurry up and grow, please. Oh, would you look at that? Alright, so the ruins gave us a few nice things as well. It's got more rock gems. Another tumblestone. Another shell bell. A lot of the same pottery shards, so I might be able to combine them and see what they get. And go from there. Oh. Maybe 2 more. There we go. Put these back in here. Oh, interesting coloured trees over here. Like we've got some tallish areas here. They're nothing particularly inspiring. Oh, portal over there. But if we back up a bit, there are some trees. These might be the ones I was thinking about. And I can never remember the correct pronunciation for the name. Is it Jacaranda or Hacaranda? Love it. Let's go on top of the tree, please. And I can work my way down. Extremely blue water, which is very pretty. of course, you got more revival herbs here. Excellent. But they're less important than all of these, giving us really nice looking white wood. Do I have these? Yes, I do have raspberries. That's fine. That poor Psyduck. They look so distressed. Let's catch you and bring you home. If you don't stand there, I can use a submergible on you. But you did, so I don't have to. Okay. You're looking, it's like, what in the world is that? And it's a baby pig. They just have such giant heads. Oh, what have we over here? Got some pretty plants. No. A glossifleur. I'll take that. I was headed somewhere, and I've completely forgotten where it was. I suppose we can go to that ruined portal. Then we'll need to figure out a way home. And whether or not we want to leave a waystone down here for future trips to make them just a bit faster. Do that, maybe. It's always good to have travel options. It's got this big expanse of just lots of stone. Ripe for the gathering. Across a big underground area. Oh, there it is. You're a wild llama. You are. Llama. Ooh, what do we got? We got a slate ball, permeable. Put those away. Got some zinc, super potions, XP candy, iron nuggets. More not great things. We'll take the helmets though, just in case. We'll leave those here. Whoa! Whew. That was a little unpleasant. It's interesting to see the layouts to the portals as the ruins indicate they were set up. Alright, let's see. There's a anywhere nearby that, like a village? Doesn't look like it. Nope. Not at all. So, let's... Oh, instead of a ruined portal, let's put one of these down instead. Assuming we can. Home sweet home. And we are back. And what do we have to show for our skedaddled adventures? Well, got gold, some obsidian, a few bits and bobs, some more wood, which makes me very happy because now it's a source of a very nice pale wood. That's as good as being a white wood, really. I'll just bring that out here. Oh, there we go. Like, that's a really nice white coloured wood. That's going to come in handy for other stuff. I spy an absol, which means you get to stay here. Definitely have quite a few of you. So People's is, and maybe a dusk ball. Not quite. Still asleep though, so let's try the other ball. Huzzah! Let's put those away. So, a big empty area, so I think we'll put one of these here. I'll just have a quick nap. Put one over here. Right over here. You take this one down again at some point. One here. And one here. And while I remember... It's another Eevee! Cool. Quite a few of these today. Which is a pleasant surprise. Oh! Nope. 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 That Eevee was the trickster. How dare it. How dare you? I'm tempted to just straight beat you up, actually. How dare you? Don't judge me. That almost had me walking straight into a creeper, that did. Oh my goodness. I think if I had a heart rate monitor on, that would have been through the roof. It would have been yet another point on the, oh god, not one of you. Really, I should be keeping score of just how many explosions happen. What do I pick up? Ah. Hakaranda. You're asking for trouble over there, mate. Mind yourself. Alright, let's see. Let's put the food there. There I was, ready to, ready to catch that Eevee, and nope. Instant betrayal. I suppose a trap if it didn't want to be caught, which makes sense, but still. There we go. So that's all those raspberries. Also, let's... I think a crossbreeding raspberry... Not raspberry, I had this listed somewhere, and now I've lost the list of them all. Go figure. Let me just check here. Berries mutation. So a wikiberry and a blackberry. So I've just put some blackberries down. I don't think we have wikiberries yet. I could be wrong though. I've got more figgy berries, so that's nice. Alright, let's plant the Iapa berries. Then it's guavaberry. These are the Enigma berries. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Oh, one too many of these. One too many of those, so. Plant the remaining ones of these. That's fine. But these might have a couple of others. Do we have any? Nope. Not yet. Not yet. And that's fine, I suppose. So we've got to wait on the persim and the chester berries. Nothing just yet. Okay. But it's good to have them in the collection. We got another Torkoal over here. You admiring my fence? Is that what it is? All right, so that I think is that for now. I'll make a start on putting these away, but other than that, I think I'm going to call it there for today. Now, I am actually going to be streaming tomorrow, but it's going to be much later. Probably about 8 o'clock my time. Maybe a little earlier, not much, but I'm planning on doing some stuff tomorrow. I need to go out. I might be a bit late is all. But I certainly won't be starting for 2:30 or 3. So, I will be definitely around for about 7:30, 8 p.m. GMT. So that's British Summer Time, so that makes it +1. But thank you for everyone who's stopped by, who's sneaked a peek as a lurker. Thank you to Yarrow and Super Cool Beast, or Cool Super Beast rather, for stopping by and saying hello. I always enjoy having someone to briefly chat to, even when I'm nattering away to myself. I hope everyone has a lovely Wednesday evening. Take care of yourself, and good night.